Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the understanding filter context. So what is the filter context? Actually, we have a two type of context. One is a filter context and another one is a row context. So what is the context? Context is the environment within which the formula is evaluated. For example, consider measures such as sales amount, sum x, sales, comma, sales quantity into sales net price. So the context is the environment in which the any DAX expression is evaluated. So there are two type of context. One is row context and another one is row context. So today we will discuss about the filter context. So whenever we write any measure, and in measure by default there is a filter context, and we place that measure in our per week canvas or in report, then it apply a filter. Suppose we just place a one measure just like a sales amount on a canvas, then you can see there is a one single value and there is no filter because there is no filter applied on this. That's why it's one single value. As soon as we just place the run column on this matrix, then you can see there is a smaller value is split it, and here you can see total value same as the discard value. This is because there is no filter on this, and here you can see this is the filter on each and every cell. So each and every cell we have a different filter context. On the first cell we have a filter context in which the A datum is filtering the table, sales table, and then it's multiplying. It's like this, its calculation is happening, and here first it's filter the sales table by this adventure works, then it's multiply and return the total to sum x formula. So how this is calculating, and here you can see it's total. So there is no element of brand, there is no filter. That's why it's returning total value. So what is the filter? This filtering happens outside of the formula. So this filtering outside the formula because formula is same. When it is in filter context, it return a different result, and when it is a row context, it might be return different result. So it depends on the formula outside. Formula each cell computed different value because of the evaluation context under which DAX executes the formula. You can think of the evaluation context of a formula as the surrounding area of the cell where DAX evaluates the formula. DAX evaluate all formula within a respective context. Even though the formula is the same, the result is different because DAX executes the same code against different subset of dataset. Now each cell shows a subset of data pertinent related to one brand and one year. So here you can see this how this cell is calculated because on this cell there are two filter. One is coming from the brand column and another is coming from the date or year column. So first the table is filtered based on the brand and the date. Then it calculates the value for this cell. Like this all is happening. So here you can see on this cell there is only one uh, filter apply which is coming from brand because there is a no filter coming from this date column, and here you can see there is only one uh, filter coming from the date column and there is no front column, and here there is a no filter at all because here you can see there is no filter coming from the column side, and that's why it's same as like this. So how this is uh, doing total, it is not based on the this is coming from the vertical or horizontal then it's summing up. Not like this. It is purely calculating based on filter context, not like as the Excel sheet is adding like this or like this. This is basically purely working based on the filter context under which the any DAX expression or formula is getting evaluated. Visual interaction in Parway compose a filter context by combining different elements from a graphical interface. Indeed, the filter context of a cell is computed by merging together all the filter coming from the row, column, slicer, and any other visual used for filtering. So you can see the filter context come from various sites. Like if we place a column on a matrix, then it can filter by the column and rows, and it can be applied the from other visuals, slicers, any other report page filters. So it is the combination of all the filters, and then it is applied on a particular cell. So here the highlighted one you can see on this cell there are four filter contexts. One is coming from brand, another is coming from current year, and coming from this visual and this slicer. How this is calculating. So I hope you have understood the filter context. It is not much tough. Just we need to understand the filter context is by default available in all the measures. And one is another important thing. We can also create a filter context by using the calculate or calculate table function, which are the most powerful function in DAX language that we will discuss in next video. If you have any question regarding the filter context, then you can directly comment on the video. Thank you very much.